I'm documenting my journey of recovering from psychopathic abuse. My ex-boyfriend was a psychopath. I met him online. He came to my country, to my beautiful, newly renovated home. He raped me and gave me multiple sexually transmitted diseases, including genital herpes. Genital herpes has no cure, so it stays in my body for the rest of my life. And genital herpes, it's kind of same herpes is on the lips, but it's downstairs on the private area. It hurted as hell, but he kept raping me every single day, multiple times. I was very weak at that time, and it took me some month to develop a plan to run away from my own home. Can you imagine? I had to run away from my own newly renovated, beautiful apartment, away to a hotel with my sick, mentally sick father and a huge dog Rottweiler. I had to run away from my psycho boyfriend, but I had no idea what was awaiting for me next. And that was just a beginning of new challenges. I felt so depressed. I felt so broken, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and I felt like a complete loser. I was sitting at home doing absolutely nothing but being miserable, hating myself for my mistakes. And then I decided I cannot live like this no more. I have to change something. I cannot suffer like this. It's killing me inside. At the end of the year 2023, I decided that I was going to document my journey of recovering from psychopathic abuse. And I decided to post it online so it would help someone else in the future. I started to wake up earlier and I started to do videos about my routine every day, about my working out and my struggles with neighbors at the time and stuff like that. And then I was kidnapped by haters. It's a long story and I'm not gonna go into details right now, but that put all my work on hold because again, I started to feel so depressed, so miserable, so lost, and I was living in fear that if I would post something, I would get haters again. Something would happen. I started to think all these crazy things about what could have happened, what would have happened. And again, it led me only to being more depressed, feeling more miserable, and sitting, hiding in my home, hiding in my room, not going out, not enjoying my life, not working out. The only thing, I was talking to my coaches. I have life coach, the producer. He is amazing. He is so positive. He has very great energy. After talking to him, I felt much better every time. But again, I still was sitting at home, hiding, doing nothing with my life, nothing productive. Because I was scared of haters. Those haters maybe also are psychopaths. Because who in their right mind would organize kidnapping of another person? And then, right now, I'm determined. Start to document everything again. I fear nothing. And I no longer want to hide from the world. I want to show my pain and suffering and how I overcome it. Because of my experience with abuse that came from my psychopathic ex-boyfriend, I've been suffering from very long-term depression, and as a result of the depression is a cortisol belly. So my belly is ugly and fat because of hormones that caused by increased stress level. And I want to show you my stomach right now. See how huge it is, and it doesn't matter if I exercise, it doesn't matter if I do something. I no longer want to be a loser. I no longer want to sit in my home in pain and suffering, reminiscing about the past life, the past events. I know that something great is awaiting me in the future, and I'm not going to let this depression to cut myself off from going outside to the world, sharing my story with other people, connecting with other people, working out, improving my body, and improving the quality of life that I live. This depression, yes, it's still here, but every day I told myself I will record it. No matter how ugly I look, I will record every single step and share with you guys. Share my journey, share my pain, because Psychopath cannot stop me. Psychopath, he came to my life to completely destroy me, break me into pieces, but he is a loser, and I'm not going to be a loser anymore. I did mistakes. It was my mistake that I let a stranger to come into my home. He was a complete stranger. Yes, I spoke to him online for 13 months, but still, why did I let him into my home? It was my mistake, but I'm not going to let my past mistake to determine how I would live in the future. So today, I'm going to work out. Today, I go into my dance class, and I'm gonna to talk to my psychologist today, because you know why? Psychopath is a loser. I'm gonna prove myself I can do much better than him. I can change my life 180 degrees.